You know, I've said on many occasions, weight loss is easy. It comes down to controlling that one and only one reason why we overeat. Well, how would you like to experience that in as short as 2 weeks? Well, I'm going to tell you how to do so today, and I'm going to do it in a quick hit today on the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast.
Welcome to the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast
with Garrett Williamson.
Health, wellness, exercise, nutrition, and a whole lot more. Got questions? Call us and leave a message at 251-278-EDGE or message us at Personal Edge Fitness on Facebook and Instagram, at Team PE on Twitter, or personaledgefitness.com.
Good day and welcome to the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm your host, Garrett Williamson, president of Personal Edge Fitness. I want to let you know, as usual, how to get in touch with us if you have any questions about this podcast or any others. And thank you so much for those of you that have already contacted us about, it's interesting, the questions I got about the fitness vocabulary. Thank you very much for the positive responses on that. And we're still getting those about dealing with water and dimension. I'm glad to hear that because it was a very impactful podcast and it's starting to really make some serious changes. I'm glad to see that. So if you have any questions dealing with this one or any others, as always I say, and if you have any questions dealing with the myths about health, fitness, and wellness, please contact us at Garrett@personaledgefitness.com. That's Garrett at personaledgefitness.com. You can also call us at 251-278-3343. That's 251-278-EDGE. You can also hit me up on Twitter at Team PE. You can contact us via our website, personaledgefitness.com, and of course, that's also our Facebook page, which is Personal Edge Fitness. Now, I'm going to get to what I was talking about a minute ago. It was a heck of a tease in the intro, I know, but I promise you, weight loss is simple. Weight loss is very simple. There's a lot of money in making it confusing. As I've said many times about the lie of food and the lie of age, I've told you that fitness and health and diet and wellness in general is being made complicated because there's a lot of money in keeping people confused. But I promise you, weight loss is very, very simple. And controlling that is very simple. It comes down to overeating and why we overeat. Now, really quick, I want to throw this out there. People think, well, Garrett, you're in the fitness industry. Well, doesn't it come down to fitness also? I mean, you may be eating fine, but you're just not working out enough. Well, yes, working out is, of course, important. And, I sell that for a living. Of course, I think that's important. It's one of the 3 parts of the fountain of youth, which are protein, fitness, and, of course, water. But remember the old Garfield quote? Garfield used to say all the time, I found out I'm not overweight, I'm under tall. Well, if we're eating just fine, I'm just not working out enough, then you're overeating because you eat for your activity level. And if you're overeating, doesn't mean you're not working out enough. It means you're overeating. Now, you can start working out also, but remember, it's not the fact that you're not working out enough. It's you're overeating if you're eating more than what you're expending. And the reason we overeat, there's only one reason. Promise you. Anybody tells you it's anything else, they're lying to you. There's only one reason why we overeat. And it sounds like I'm going to do a head fake here because I'm going to give you 2 things in just a second. But the only reason why we overeat is cravings. Cravings is the only reason we overeat, and I've done a podcast on cravings. If you want to know what cravings are, search it out. It's one of my earlier podcasts, tells you all about cravings. And cravings have everything to do with the brain and not the body, but that's what it boils down to. Your brain wants to overeat, and we don't crave food. We crave chemicals, and we crave either salt, sugar, alcohol, or caffeine. That's it. Those are the only things we crave. We crave those because of things going on in our life, and the only 2 reasons why we crave. See, a minute ago I said I'm going to give you the one reason why we overeat, and then I'm going to break it into 2. No, the one reason is cravings, but there's 2 reasons why we crave, and there's only 2 reasons why we crave. Number 1 is lack of water. You hear me talk about it all the time, man. 100 ounces a day, every single day of the week, as recommended by the National Institute of Health, the American Medical Association, the American Dietary Association, Mayo Clinic, Cooper Clinic, Harvard Medical, Stanford Medical. You know that I can go on. But over 100 ounces a day, every single day. But 40% of the reason that we overeat is lack of water, period. End of story. The other 60%, remember I said there's only 2. 40% is lack of water. The other 60% is stress, period. Nothing else. And let me make something abundantly clear. Hey, wait a second, Garrett, I overeat because I'm bored. Well, think about it. What is being bored? There's plenty of people that sit around that don't overeat. They're not bored. They love just sitting around. What is boredom? Boredom is not being stimulated, and feeling like you should be stimulated. You should be involved in something. You should be involved in some sort of an activity. Therefore, that is stress. Now, that's the only example I ever use because there are other reasons that people say I overeat because I drive by a coffee shop. The whole reason you went into the coffee shop is you're stressed. You're accommodating stress or what have you. But that is the reason why we overeat. Number one reason why we overeat is craving. 60% of the reason why we crave is stress. 40% of the reason why we crave is lack of water. Back to this thing I said at the very beginning, though. How are we going to change this in 2 weeks? It's simple. There's a program that we do called In It to Lose It. I think I've mentioned it a few times on the podcast, but we happen to be kicking one off pretty quickly, and I will let you know no matter when you're hearing this podcast, we do this every single month at Personal Edge Fitness, and you're welcome to do this with us whether you are a member or not. It doesn't matter. It's open to the public. Glad to have you involved with it. Want to give everybody a taste of making that change and break that whole weight loss thing down into something simple. At the end of this program, it's 2 weeks long, 14 days. 2 weeks long, we do it every single month. But at the end of this program, what you're going to experience that change in your brain. And I promise you, you think you know what it's like. But I bet you money, if you're interested in losing weight, you're having some weight concerns or what have you, especially if you're having an excess fat concern, I promise you don't know what that feels like. It is amazing the difference when you actually clear that craving out of your brain and you start allowing your body to operate as far as hunger is concerned. So what you're going to experience that clarity that I can't describe. You only have to experience it. The second thing you're going to experience, you're going to find out when you truly are hungry. Well, so many times we confuse ourselves and say, oh, well, the reason I ate was I finished a meal and I was hungry. No, you weren't. Promise you. You come out of the desert, you've had nothing to eat whatsoever. You eat an apple, hunger is gone. I promise you, hunger is gone. Because your body, when it's hungry, it's only looking for the energy to sustain you for the next 20, 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours, whatever. And once your body gets that, hunger is gone. It's up to us to make sure we have enough nutrients to get through the entire day or get through the next few hours. But once you've got that, hunger's gone. Your body is not hungry anymore. You take cravings out of it, you start experiencing that pattern. You'll start learning the pattern of when you're actually needing to eat. But the biggest thing that gets people involved in it to lose it, I understand it. With all due respect, I say that I'm in the health business, but at number one, I'm probably in the vanity business. As was said in a great Al Pacino movie, vanity is my favorite sin. But it's weight loss. Seeing a drop in body fat, seeing a drop in weight. And on average, those that go through this program and actually stick to and do the program, which is only 2 weeks long, experience up to 12.5-pound weight loss. Now, if nothing else, that'll make you think about getting involved. Now, this is just a taste in the beginning of what we do in our Catalyst program. And again, it's not set up. It's not set up to live on this program all your life. Don't do that. I promise you, you'll fail. But if you want that quick start, you want that simple change, if you want to drop a few pounds to get ready for summer, it happens to be summer right now, we're starting this program on May 23rd. If you're interested in being involved, we need to know by May 20th. By May 20th, we need to know if you want to be involved in this program. It can be done remotely. It can be done if you're out of town. It can be done whether you're coming into our facility or not. Contact us. You can call me at area code 251-278-3343. You can contact me at Garrett, Garrett, at Personal Edge Fitness. Contact us via our website, personaledgefitness.com, or our Facebook page, Personal Edge Fitness. This thing's done in a group, very motivational, and it will help you get that jump start you're looking for, help you experience these things I'm talking about. Then after that, you want to make a move, you want to make it into a lifestyle, we'd love to work with you. In it to lose it and making that change in your brain. Just one more way we help you live your level of wellness.
Thanks for listening to the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast with Garrett Williamson. Subscribe now and be a part of the show by calling 251-278-EDGE or message us on Facebook and Instagram at Personal Edge Fitness or at Team PE on Twitter, and visit us at personaledgefitness.com.